One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cavaliers will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will go to work first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Moss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Concepcion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So Virginia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make play.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Finds his tight end. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Finds a little space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They want to run it left here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Shows him the stiff arm. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Caught close to the marker, it's Bussey. Got room at the 35. Off to the races to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The give on the option. Oh, better look out! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. To the air, it's Morris. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They'll run the counter. Look out, he's got room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. With the catch, it's Thomas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. And the Cavaliers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Morris. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hands it off. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Off play action. The short hands, it's Carroll. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain.
Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scratch. Turning it on. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to run it.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Zings it complete to the right. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. To the air on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense, man, they came to play early and often. No points allowed so far, and already 3 sacks on the day. Living in the backfield, making big plays. This defense is going to be tough today.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on second down. Going to try to get it himself. He's past the 30. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Crosses the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. The Aggies are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morris. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Cavaliers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program.
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Got the 1st down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Ennis. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Looking to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. After that last completion, it's second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Some misdirection with the counter. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Going to the run to start this second half. Runs for the tackle. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Morris. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Handoff to the lone back. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Looking to pass, it's Morris. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bussey.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Running the red zone, it's Moss. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
They'll send out the kicker here. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we...
Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Running behind that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Carroll. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. That's reeled in, it's Carroll. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick completion to the right. At the 45 on its way. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw again. Still on his feet. Here's the pressure. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground, and he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Stopped short of the marker, and they stop with his defense, and they get the ball back. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground with the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give from the gun. Spins away from the defense. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give as they work on that clock. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
Design quarterback runs. There's so many of them, so many ways to do it. But either way, it's about getting that extra blocker and getting a dynamic athlete. These quarterbacks are all dynamic athletes. They're basically running backs now playing quarterback, trying to get them in space. And you can see he does the rest. He can chew up those yards quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. I have no idea what he was thinking. He just ran out of bounds, and it's a safety.
And that stings for this offense. You got the football, a chance to go make a big play, take control of this football game, and you give up the safety. Now they get the football back under 2 minutes. Everything now against you. This team is going to have to find a way to respond and make a big play on the other side of the football.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little room. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. QB draw.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.